Right, so I'd stopped making these vlogs. They take too long, no one watches them, and let's be honest, they're pretty shit. Anyway, since I retired, I attended one of the most chaotic Chelsea performances ever, as well as arguably one of the worst, showing that anything can happen when we enter the pitch this season. Well, anything other than a good, comfortable performance, that is. I did feel I had to return to making these for United though. I've been going to United away since I was 15 and I've never seen us win. No matter how fucking shit they've been, we've always found a way to be worse. From Van Persie scumming a late equaliser to Dan fucking James cooking us, I've never had a good time up there. So, naturally, I wanted to record my misery this time to remind me to never bother going it again. Left my house around midday and got the tube up to Euston, where I met my mates at the Sainsbury's, where we stack up on booze before staring at the departures board trying to guess which platform our train's going to be. 10 minutes after the train was meant to leave, the platform is finally announced, so we joined the stampede of most likely single men carrying carrier bags full of booze to the unreserved section of the train. We managed to secure a table and give the Sainsbury's bag some much needed relief. We spend our time playing Tenable and drinking the anti-woke, non-PC version of Stella Artois. Get into Manchester a bit later than expected and head straight for the Wetherspoons. The pub is called Paramount, which is funny as Mason Mount plays like a paraplegic. Speaking of that Judas, Portsmouth supporting, cup final bottling cunt, here that we find out he's injured at the moment, which fills us with dread that tonight will be the latest in my succession of Manchester-based L's. Finish off our pints of the Philippines' finest lager before heading to our Airbnb. Check in, get a quick jamming session in before heading back out to the second spoons of the evening. This one in an area called Eccles, which just doesn't sound like a real place. The pints were so cheap in here, I tried to drink as many as possible, but realised I'm nearly 25 and my ability to down pints has long since left me. Finally finish off these pints and head to the ground. We're early, so we grab a beer in the concourse and join in with singing about how much of a money-grabbing whore Mason Mount is. Go to our seats just before kick-off. We're in that weird bit of the away end at United, where it's technically part of the other stand, and it's only other people with away season tickets who sit there. Game starts, and shockingly, we don't look good. United are all over us. Yes, a side who recently got dunked on by Hakim Ziyech is bossing the match against our team, where the midfield alone costs more than the GDP of some countries. It's one of those 100 million South Americans who commit the first major fuck-up of the game, as Enzo Fernandez can't get close to one of United's wife-beaters, and after a lengthy VAR review, United are rewarded a penalty. Fortunately for Enzo, the geezer who was getting benched for Jason Steele last season was able to save Bruno's penalty, and we're still in the game. Well, we're in the game so much as in we're physically on the pitch while the game is going on, but in any other meaning of that term, we are not in the game. Our defence was shaky, midfield non-existent, and I've come to terms with the fact that Chelsea are never going to have a good attacking player ever again. It's the footballing god's way of punishing us for wasting Eden Hazard's prime on Mourinho and Conte. We deserve everything we're getting. After 10 minutes of United domination, our embarrassing inability to clear a corner is punished as Scott McTominay slams the ball home, and I once again am watching my team lose in Manchester. Tell it's bad when after half an hour, we'd rather get up and leave and drink a pint of Carling than continue to watch that shit. So we head down to the concourse, which is already filling up. While struggling to down that pissy lager, we hear a cheer from outside and everyone groans thinking it's 2-0. Only for someone to check their phone and reveal Cole Palmer has managed to jink his way between two United players and roll the ball past Onana. Somehow we are going into half-time level. We didn't deserve it, but this could be just the bit of luck we need to finally win at this gaff. Second half starts and we aren't any better though. While having a full-on meltdown on a light-hearted football blog. But what the fuck am I doing going to watch this stuff? I booked time off work. This is essentially my holiday. To do what? Watch Jackson miss sitters? Sanchez unable to pass the ball? Have Mudryk make me feel sympathy towards Vladimir Putin? It's fucking embarrassing. With 20 minutes to go, Garnacho swings in across the back post where United have two players unmarked. One of them is McTominay, who heads in to make it 2-1. Chelsea have a unique ability to make a one-goal deficit feel like 5. There was no way back after that went in. We hang around for a further 10 minutes or so before admitting defeat and heading home. I'm never seeing my team win here, especially not with this current group of players. I probably will still come back next year though, just to be sure. It's all just a game at the end of the day though, innit? Then, a few days later, I'm watching us get battered at a very angry Goodison Park, thinking about the Christmas Eve I'll be spending in Wolverhampton. And I realise, it's not just a game, it's a complete fucking waste of my time and money. I'll make another one of these vlogs once we're good again, but seriously, it's painful enough watching this crap, let alone going through it again for a Tim Pot YouTube video. But anyway, let's hope for better in 2024.
Sorry about that. Oh, that's still a little money.
Today is gonna be the day that's gonna go right back to you. Finally, show something.